what's up, what's up, what's up, Aries gang, gang, gang. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, Aries gang. They can't hang. If they not. Aries gang in this thing. What in this thing? Aries gang in this thing. What in this thing? Aries gang in this thing. What in this thing? Aries gang, gang. What up, though, Aries? And welcome back to Aries Vibes Only, the channel that's dedicated to all the Aries placements, my darling. Now, if you are not an Aries or you are an Aries, you came in here to be on some bullshit, get your ass in here, sit down in the back, and don't touch nothing because it's the channel that's dedicated to high vibrating Aries only who understands balance. Okay. So Aries, listen, Aries, y'all blew out the red light. Okay. Our energy blew out the red light. So now we got the blue light special coming on. Okay. And baby, you out here giving them the blues. You out here giving them the blues. Aries, somebody heard your name on the grapevine. Okay. They heard that you're doing well. They heard about an opportunity that is coming your way. So, someone heard about an opportunity that's coming your way before you even knew about it. And this is someone that you no longer communicate with or connect with anymore. But they found out that you have some good news coming your way by the way of something else. Okay. I'm hearing on the grapevine. So, Aries, you can expect to hear some good news really soon in the next month, especially regarding like your money and your career. An opportunity is going to come through. The Empress just fell out. Y'all see that? So, your reading is starting off with the Empress. You have an opportunity that's coming out. Someone wants to invest in you, in something that you do, and something of how you show up. They see it as being very valuable and they feel like it can help them with what it is that they are thinking about doing and getting into. Okay. Someone wants to give you an opportunity because they feel like you will help it grow. Someone feels like you would help something grow, something you would help it evolve, magnify, shoot to something else. Okay. So someone is observing you right now and they're asking around about you, and someone who didn't do right by you in the past, they overheard. Because I don't think this person went to them asking about you, but this person overheard that they were asking about you and talking about your name. Okay. They were talking about your name in the office is what this is giving. Okay, Aries. You have the Six of Swords coming out. This is something that you moved away from, but someone else didn't want you to move away from this situation. Okay. But they know that it was the best thing for you to do because you're going to make sure that you good before anything else. Queen of Wands. Okay. And they can't get mad at you for making sure that you're good, despite what anyone else is doing, has done, has tried to say, and they can't do anything but respect you for that. But someone is like kicking themselves in the ass. Like, how do you do that? Like, be kicking your feet up and down in the back. Keep imagine somebody kicking themselves in the ass. But someone is like really beating themselves up for like how something happened with you because they know that you have something good coming, and like they realize that you're not this bad person that they wanted you to be or they tried to make you out to be. This person tried to make you out to be someone who was like, extra, doing too much, had an issue with certain things. So they had a hard time seeing your beauty. They saw it, but they had a hard time, like, So you're pulling Two of Wands with Aries, the Chariot with Cancer, that's in the reverse, the Death card with Scorpio in the reverse. Aries again with the Three of Wands in reverse. Pisces with the Nine of Cups in reverse. Damn, the Page of Pentacles. Capricorn with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Cancer with the Four of Cups in reverse. Aquarius with the Knight of Swords in reverse. It's a lot of fucking reversals, Aries. Then Gemini with the Eight of Swords in the upright. Someone is definitely in their head right now. Like they realize that they had the game all fucked up. Okay. You have someone, okay, you made history, Aries. You made history because you have someone who is like, damn, I thought I was bigger than the program. And Aries definitely let me know that I'm not even in the program. Aries to let me know that I'm not even in the program and my membership in the program is dependent upon how Aries feels about it. And this is just giving an energy, someone being stuck in their head with this Eight of Swords. They have a lot of negative thoughts about how things happen. Um, they're kind of like trying to go into like a victim mentality type of space though, of why the way that they are, like, oh well, I'm only like this because my mama put that perm in my head when I was 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody's trying to find excuses for why something has happened, okay? But they're feeling very impulsive. They don't know which way they want to go, and y'all, you got someone who they're confused. They don't know which way to go. They wish they would have stayed connected to you. Okay. So you had Aries, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Gemini. Like someone is wishing that they had this Two of Wands energy in the upright to be able to see into the future of how something would be. Like you humbled someone, Aries. Someone wishes they would have bet on you or that they would have like invested their time or their energy into you. They let something go and they wish they wouldn't have let it go because they see how beneficial it is to be close to you. They see how beneficial it will be for them to be near you at this time, and they're not near you. Okay. And getting access to you now to get near you is even harder than what it was in the past. It's kind of like they felt like you were asking for too much. Okay. This person felt like you were asking for too much. Your standards were too high. And this could be a friend, this could be a job, an old job, right? They could feel like you were asking for too much in negotiations for your salary, for example, right? Someone felt like you were asking for too much and they didn't want to give you your worth. They didn't want to pay you your worth, whatever the case is. So you still went on and kept moving in your worth. And someone started valuing you for that standard, for what you set for yourself. And now this person, they're like, oh my gosh, I wish I would have invested. Like, you know how people got upset about Bitcoin? You know what I'm saying? Like, they be like, damn, I should have invested in it when my friend told me about it when it was only $1 a coin. And I thought it was too much. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't see your dopeness and your value until other people get on board. Some people are swayed by artificial um, things. You get what I'm saying? And they don't completely value, or they don't have that Two of Wands energy where they're able to see ahead. Where, because you remember the Three of Wands also came out in reverse. They have the inability to predict and see ahead of where something is going. They only see the right now. They lack the ability to the forward thinking, the forward projection. Okay. So someone didn't see how big you would be, how important you would be. but they're seeing it now. They're seeing it now, and they wish they still had access. You got the Three of Pentacles coming out in the reverse. Someone wishes that they could learn next to you or work with you. Okay. Three of Pentacles is about learning, being like an apprenticeship. This could be a school. This could be a training program. This could be, learning how you develop a software, whatever the case is. Someone feels like they're in this Three of Pentacles in reverse energy. That's what came out. They're in that energy. They are missing something in their life. They need some level of direction. Okay. And then they see you on the other side, the Three of Pentacles in the upright, and they're just like, I'm hearing that Jaheim song, Gotta Find My Way Back to You. They're like, oh my gosh, like this whole situation wouldn't be messed up like this if I was on the other side where Aries is at. Isn't that what came out when the cards came out? Okay, the Two of Wands, Chariot, Death card, Three of Wands, Nine of Cups, Page of Pentacles. It was the Two of Pentacles that I'm thinking about. So someone had a hard time juggling something, or they didn't know how to balance. No, they didn't know how to balance a budget. They didn't know how to balance relationships. They didn't know how to balance connections. They didn't know how to balance responsibilities. So something or someone took the back seat, the back end. And Aries, I feel like it was you. They didn't bet on you. They bet on something else that they felt like was more. They were in survival energy. Okay, this is giving a vibe of someone who was in survival energy. They they disrespected your energy in a lot of ways. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think, someone who's in survival energy, they're not in a high vibration. They're not in a balanced vibration. And survival, listen, people can be in a balanced place and have financial issues and still be balanced. Okay? It's a mindset. And this is someone who they realized that they could have made something work that they didn't make work. And now they wish that they did. Okay? I just heard Chris Brown, how you hating from the outside of the club, you can't even get in. Okay? You have Nettle coming out with the Ace of Earth. There's some type of like detox energy. This is definitely a financial situation too, y'all. A lot of you all are about to get a raise, or some type of financial blessing or windfall is coming your way. And someone wishes they were connected to you. Okay. This could have been that you offered to start a business with someone. You know what I'm saying? And they kind of like, some of y'all, this is a future projection for you, actually. You may be in a process right now where you're trying to start something with someone and they playing games. They're not, showing that they're serious, and you're just like, look, I ain't got time. In the future, they're going to wish that they did. They're going to wish that they invested in this idea with you. Okay. They're going to wish that they invested in this idea with you. So with this Ace of Earth, or what you got coming out, it's like you've been going through a recent cleansing, Aries. Has been being cleansed out of your life. It's been purged energetically. Some of y'all have been purging some things out of your bloodstream. Like, it's been deep. Okay. And because of that, y'all, you pulled the Emperor. We pulled the Empress in another deck to start the reading. And now you're pulling your counterpart in another deck with the Emperor. That's Aries energy. Okay. You in your big Emperor energy. Someone realizes that, this could have even been like someone who felt like they were on the same level as you or in the same space as you. And they're realizing, like, wait, Aries is actually someone that I need to be like learning from. You get what I'm saying? Like, say you're at work and this one person is like, you're the new person on the job or something, and this new person, well, the other person, they're like looking at you like, you don't know nothing, and you're just coming in with X, Y, and Z, and they're judging you off of certain parameters that really doesn't get deep into the scope of what you have to offer. And so like they write you out, they write you off, and you end up showing up blowing everything out the water. And it's like that person that they were complaining to and stuff about you is actually the one who like came to your side and helped you out. Like, or like y'all built something together, or they put your name in the hat for something, someone heard something about you and it made them want to support you even more. It made them want to help you even more. This could even be a family situation where someone in the family was like gossiping about you or something that you had going on, and it made whoever they were gossiping to, it made them want to like support you and like cheer you on even more. Okay. Because you're not alone. You are not alone. The 10 of air, but it was in the reverse. So this gives a vibe of you getting up. You getting up. You getting up from something that knocked you down. 3 of water at the bottom of the deck. You hanging with some people that wasn't really the best for you. You hanging in some places that wasn't really the best for you. And you identifying and seeing it and allowing yourself to adjust the way that you need to adjust with it. That was the best decision that you could have ever made for yourself. Something didn't keep you down. This person's rejection didn't keep you down. It didn't stop you from doing something. If anything, it made you more motivated to get it in even more. You know what I'm saying? So you have an opportunity that's coming in for you, Aries. Get ready for that. That's what you need to focus on. Get ready for that. That detox energy of what we were pulling out. You may feel called to detox from some things, okay? You have the wild feminine card number 2. Awaken your she wolf instinct, that primordial force. So allow yourself to tap into another part of yourself that you haven't tapped into yet. But you're being called to definitely tap into your feminine energy. And that feminine energy is deeper than um, sitting back and being quote unquote submissive. It's intuition, flow, a sense of sacredness. Allow yourself to connect with the parts of yourself, Aries, that you once had locked away because of the different connections and things that you had around you, where you weren't allowed to let it shine. You weren't allowed to let it out. I feel like you have a strong ancestral force behind you as well with what it is that you're doing and what you're creating. Someone is just really realizing how powerful you are. They're realizing how powerful you are. Yeah, you have creative fire coming out. Reveal your creative talent for an inspired life. So you're definitely being called, Aries, in this season. You can't hide. Okay? You're creating, you're doing, your name is being spoken. People are um recommending your work. They're recommending what you do. Okay? And I hope you're ready for it, baby. I hope you're ready for it. Okay? And so this is the energy. I thank you all for, baby, listen, tuning in, okay? Make sure you check out the links and things down below to my Substack. I have a personal reflection Substack, and then I have a new sidereal astrology Substack. So check that out. And then also, what else? My website. All of that is down below, okay? So make sure you check out all of those links. My Aries, that's the vibe. Thank you for being in the tribe. If you like it, then subscribe and hit that like, because we live, live, live. Aries, always be real, always be true. Whatever you do, make it do. Ooh, 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 ooh. I thank you all for being here, Aries. Thank you for tapping in. Make sure to tell a friend to tell a friend and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.